New band, new journey. Very excited. I am very excited because so often on this channel we talk about names and how and why names are so important for bands, and why it's just so important that you have a catchy, fun. Well, don't necessarily have to be fun, but a catchy, kind of standoutish name. Supertramp. Now, I don't know when this band was made or when it was put together, but to call your band Supertramp, I don't think the word tramp has ever at any point in history meant other than what I'm thinking in my mind. But we got to do some research because this is our first reaction. We got to find out who we reacting to. So Supertramp were a British rock band that formed in London in 1970. Okay, in 1970, they experienced their greatest global success in 1979 with their sixth album, Breakfast in America, marked by the individual songwriting of founders Roger Hodgson, vocals, keyboards, and guitar, Rick Davis or Davies, vocals and keyboards. The group were distinguished for blending progressive rock and pop styles, as well as for a sound that relied heavily on Wurlitzer electric piano. Wurlitzer. The Wurlitzer electric piano is an electric piano manufactured and marketed by Wurlitzer from 1954 to 1983. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Never heard of that kind of piano before. Okay. The group's lineup changed numerous times throughout their career. Okay, so we know when we do song research, we gotta click on the song so I'm crediting the right people. But they had various lineup changes throughout their career, with Davies being the only constant member throughout its history. Wow. Other longtime members included bassist Dougie Thompson, drummer Bob Siebenberg, and saxophonist John Helliwell. I hope I pronounced all these names right. Okay. They say they're no longer active. Last time they were active was 2015. They've been signed to A&M, Oxygen, EMI, Supercab, and Chrysalis. I've only heard of EMI. I've never heard of A&M. A&M sounds familiar. Okay. As of 2007, Supertramp album sales exceeded 60 million. They attained significant popularity in North America, Europe, South Africa, and Australia. Their highest sales levels were in Canada, where they had 2 diamond certified albums, Crime of the Century and Breakfast in America, and their only number one singles anywhere, The Logical Song and Dreamer. Okay, so we're reacting to a number one. Matter of fact, let me click on it so I can credit the right people. This song, okay, so this is from the 1979 Breakfast in America album. Okay. Why I say it was number 6? I thought it said it was number 1. The song became Supertramp's biggest hit, rising to number 7 in the UK and number 6 on Billboard. Didn't I just read it was number 1? And they're only number 1 singles anywhere. Oh, so maybe they were number 1 in other countries? It was number 1 in Canada. Okay, I got you. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so we're reacting to one of their biggest songs on their biggest album. Again, Supertramp. Oh man, I wanted to see where they got that name from. Maybe that would be in background. Hold up, wait a minute. It's not giving me. It's not giving me the origins of their name. That sucks. I really want to know how they landed on Supertramp. That's a great name. It stands out, and immediately, once you, again, the test is if I were to walk up to you or you walk up to me and ask me, who am I listening to? And I say Supertramp, tell me you wouldn't be intrigued to know more. Like, Supertramp. That's a fire name. Fire. So they got the name, they got the credentials, they got the success, they got the history. So now we got to hear the music. I'm excited. This is the Logical song. Again, one of their biggest songs on their biggest album, official music video. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got.
When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful. A miracle. Oh, it was beautiful, magical. And all the birds in the trees, well, they be singing so happily. Oh, joyfully, oh, playfully, watching me. But then they sent me away to teach me how to be sensible, logical, oh, responsible, practical. And then they showed me a world where I could be so dependable, oh, clinical, oh, intellectual, cynical. There are times when all the world's asleep, but questions run too deep for such a simple mind. Won't you please, please tell me what we've learned? I know it sounds absurd, but please tell me who I am. I said, now what would you say? They'll be calling you a radical, a liberal, oh, fanatical, criminal. Oh, won't you sign up your name? We'd like to be your acceptable, respectable, oh, presentable, a vegetable. Oh, take it, yeah.
Before we get into the saxophone solo, so the lyrics, I love when he said, this world is too deep and a lot of things. He said something about people, a lot of weak-minded people, they'll never understand. Let me pull up the lyrics. It's so many things he said, and now I'm already like forgetting. But I love, he was saying, like, this world is so deep, and he was saying all these big words, convoluted, and all of this, and it's like, it's so much, and small, weak-minded people, they'll never understand. Let me see here, hold on. There are times when all the world's asleep, the questions run too deep. For such a simple man, won't you please tell me what we've learned? I know it sounds absurd. Please tell me who I am. That's a great freaking question. And I love, like, what is anything? I love that. It sounds based off of what I reading off the first verse is like, he said, when we was young, it seemed like life was so wonderful, a miracle, beautiful, magical. And of course, at some point, and that's really what it is, they always say the purest things on the planet, in the world, is kids and animals, because they are the closest of what they were born to be than anybody. As we get older and we kind of conform to the world, we lose that purity. We get, convoluted with politics and, drugs and just everything. We kind of lose a sense of self. And so that's why I love the line where he said, there are times when all the world's asleep, the questions run too deep for such a simple man. Won't you please tell me what we've learned? I know it sounds absurd, but please tell me who I am. Like, we really lose a sense of who we are, because we kind of like just get away from what makes us happy and what's pure and magical about the world. We get jaded, and that's fire. I like this. And it's beautiful instrumentation around it, and now a freaking saxophone. Now, y'all know, I recently talked about how, for the longest time, all of the solos that we were reacting to on this channel really came from a guitar or a drum. And recently, we've been getting a saxophone. Now, I love saxophone solos. And this is, hold on. Let me just go to personnel. This is John. All right, John. Let me see what you're doing here. And Roger also sounds incredible. I really like his voice. In a weird way, it not quite Getty. It's not Getty, but it reminds me of somebody. I can't put my finger on it, but let's hit it. Let's hit this saxophone solo. I'm excited. I'm ready to hear this. Hold on.
Take it, yeah.
Wait, what the hell was that produced that like cell phone sound? What was that? It's showing me Rick. Okay, Rick. Was that Rick? What was that sounded like a cell phone right there? Man, can I say I wish more bands implemented horns, saxophones, trombones, and all that. Like, recently we've been getting into Chicago, and Chicago is, y'all know, out of all the bands that's named after a city or state, y'all know that's my band right there. I love Chicago, the rock band with horns. But it's just such a unique thing, man. When you implement horns and saxophones, it's just such an uplifting, meaningful instrument. And then the dude had that was John, right? That daggone whistle that came out of now, what was that produced that cell phone sound? There's so many instruments on here. Castanets, a percussion instrument. Okay, it couldn't have been that. No, it wasn't this. Wood blocks? No, it wouldn't be a wood block. Organ, clarinet, I want to know what made that cell phone sound. I'm probably asking a stupid question. It was probably a legit. Well, no, 79. I'm about to ask a dumb question. Was cell phones? No, cell phones. Was cell phones out in 79? No, couldn't have been. Couldn't have been. I love that song. I really love the lyrics, and the instrumentation was pretty damn good as well. The saxophone solo was amazing. Even that ending, the last 10 seconds or so, that was great. I just love a good saxophone, man. And Roger's voice, I can't put my finger on who he reminds me of, but great, beautiful voice. And just a really good song. A really good song. Like I again, the lyrics is probably the standout for me in regards to my favorite aspect or element of the song. Is definitely the lyrics. Who are we really? When I was young, I enjoyed, I loved, everything was beautiful and peaceful, and they took me and they told me to learn, and now I don't even know who I am. Like that's really how it is. Like you get to a point where the world kind of just kind of takes you away from yourself, and then you wake up one morning and you say, who the hell am I? But the music was so uplifting that it kind of changed. Like if you weren't listening to the lyrics, you wouldn't have known that's what they were singing about. Something so serious and so kind of depressing, but because it was kind of fun and so uplifting, you wouldn't have thought they was talking about that. But yeah, man, Supertramp, Roger, Rick, John, Bob, and Dougie. At least this is the 79 version. Like they said, they went through multiple versions. This was on A&M Records. Rogers noted as the songwriter. I like them. We one song in on Supertramp, and I'm again, it take me 3 songs in order for me to become a fan. That's one. We definitely got one. I gotta hear some more. So y'all requested and recommended, and I'm on it because I definitely enjoyed myself on this one. And they're really the first band from the UK in the 70s that I reacted to. I'm trying to think of all the bands I reacted to from the 70s. Oh, I'm tripping. Queen. But I feel like that's about it. Dire Straits is 80s. I gotta go back and remember where everybody from, but I don't like. Yeah, I think this is like the second or maybe third band from the UK from the 70s that I've reacted to. So, yeah, man, I'm super excited to learn more and hear more from Supertramp. So y'all requested and recommended, and I'm on it. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time with Supertramp. Peace.